Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Advancement Center and to the world beyond magic and miracles. So those of you that instantly were able to wrap your head around the new invitation, thank you. As you can see, we're trying to have, instead of 4 separate invitations being sent to you every week, we're just trying to simplify things. So thank you for bearing with us and figuring out how to use it, because it's a little different. So welcome back. And once again, I have so much fun getting ready for these broadcasts in the sense of the invitation. There's this playfulness that comes when it's not like planning. It's not like that at all. It's just signals come in. I get a signal for, like, I saw some pictures that I just felt appropriate for this week for myself. And I had already seen those before I even knew I was going to be creating this new invitation. There's a life, there's a message, there's something that's communicated in pictures. And when it's the right essence, it grabs me. And I'm also so excited that Robert Young is back broadcasting on Saturdays, which makes our 4th broadcast of the week. And I was inspired by all of it. But I couldn't help myself. I had to put something. There was that, again, like it was the essence of the photos. It was the essence of these words about our spark is back again, and our light. And he said, not life, light. To me, those are incredible I don't know the word sometimes. The feeling, the essence of what that all is. Because the veils are falling away, everyone's true essence is coming out. That's one of the incredible aspects of our new world. So what's real in each being, what's beautiful in each being, that spark in each being, that is our life. It makes me think of the lotus coming up out of the mud, because we all are these beautiful flowers that have been covered in mud for millennia here on planet Earth, with all the strange goings on here. And that's come to an end. And the beauty in each being is beyond belief. And for those of us that had the opportunity to return back to work, and especially for myself, where my job is it's all day long interacting with people. And so it's proof. I'm seeing proof of this brilliant unveiling of the human spirit. And even how our world is changing, our physical body is experiencing changes. Everything is experiencing changes. And even when there are rules, there's this often in work environments such as hospitality, there are lots of rules for how things should go, way down to minute details. And what's been coming in more and more for me is my signals that will tell me what to do, where to go. And again, my brain will come in afterwards and say, what? But there's a rule. Oh, no, you can't do that. You're not supposed to do that. But I've been listening to my signals instead. And the magic that comes from following your signals is really fun. Just to give you a little example, I wanted to put gas in the car. There was something I wanted to in the house car. And the normal way of thinking is, oh, you just wait till I have another ride into town. And then since I'm in town, I'll just fill it up. And I had this strong signal, no, go now. So I went now. And within minutes after putting gas in the car, I got a call from a guest who was literally not even a block away from where I was, which was perfect timing. They didn't have to wait. I didn't have to drive back and forth. That's a little example. And these friendly flies are back. And it's such an interesting thing to watch. When there's a lot of pressure because of these regulations around us, and when you're in a work environment that has very high demands for how we follow these regulations, it's causing a lot of stress in everyone, people that work in the environment, the people that are visiting the environment. So sometimes it can make it a little bit challenging to follow your signals because there's so many new things you have to be aware of. So it's an interesting game of navigating. And I know that the further I can stay up above everything, out of the fray, out of the stress, others' stresses, my own stress, which actually doesn't even need to be there, but I'm sensitive and I do respond and I feel basically everyone around me. I've been that way since I was very young, so I tend to take it on. But the amazing thing is, as I keep elevating myself, as if you're traveling, I'm traveling up to the stars and I'm looking down. I'm looking down on myself. I'm looking down on this beautiful hotel. I'm looking down on all this chaos at times. It's not necessarily an easy task, but the more I do it, the easier it gets. So this is a really important thing about this particular time. It may appear there's so much chaos, there's so much craziness. There's so much effort to keep people apart, to make people suspicious of each other, the masks. Last night on my walk, I live in a small town just north of here, and I came around a corner and there's a older gentleman walking his dog, And we're on a path. It's, I don't, 4 or 5 feet wide. And there was this look of not quite terror, but oh my goodness, like intense concern from him because he wasn't wearing a mask. I wasn't wearing a mask. So all these things come in when you encounter someone like, uh-oh, it's not necessary. I feel it all. So there's a lot of these attempts that are being made. And therefore, the importance of our precision in every moment. It goes through everything. Precision in communication, precision in everything. I could literally list probably 1,000 things. The second time is glitching. There we go. Our precision has a way of actually cutting through like this fine thread, going through the essence of all life. And when that precision of that fine line is walked, there's this huge relief that actually comes and settles. All around. So the chaos that is being attempted today during this broadcast and through our computer system.
Change over to AD.
Excuse me one moment. It's not showing up. Oh, there it is. Okay. And in the midst of the chaos, is what's going to change everything.
Swing back.
Excuse me one moment. B3. I don't know if you're still with us here. Shall I keep speaking?
Is it coming back on?
I'm on here. Excuse us. There's repeated glitches happening with our system today. So once again, that fine line of precision allows you to stay steady, to stay connected with your spirit, to stay connected with the essence of all that you are. It goes beyond that as well. Because what I'm talking about affects the planet, the universe. Thank you. Just got a response that I am being seen and heard. Thank you. I will say it again, the importance of walking this very fine line of precision is essential right now. Because every one of us is changing the world. Every one of us is bringing back to the world what has been covered up, what has been suppressed. And it's this incredible power of the human entity that is coming through right now. So no matter what happens in politics, in whatever is these strange circumstances we find ourselves in the midst of, it is the precision of each and every one of us that will, like a laser, cut right through all the BS, because we will not be scattered, we will not be distracted, we will not be brought down, we will be brought up, we will be lifted, we will be stepping constantly up into our joy of being, the whole reason we came here to planet Earth, to enjoy this incredible life. So as each and every one of you see this, as each and every one of you see this incredible, beautiful, joyous life, we're all living here together. Nothing will touch us. I spread this as often, whenever as I can. I'm not talking about with words. Sometimes it comes with words, sometimes, actually several times. To my surprise, I will find myself in conversation with a guest that comes out of nowhere. I actually don't know who starts it. I don't know any of this. It will come out of nowhere. And there will be this incredible magical interaction that happens. And it's really not telling people anything new. It's reconnecting with them, with what they know to be the truth. Whether it's a remembering, whether it's a simple recognition. Because the veil is dropping. Nothing can stop that. And the more that you and I, in each one of us, are in that beautiful place of yourself, of your essence, of your knowing what's real, of following your spirit, the power in that is immense. It's huge. It is changing the world. So those thoughts that come in and tell you otherwise, you know what you can tell them to do. And that holds for our physical bodies as well at this time, because of all the changes that are happening. And there have been some odd things, physical things, many of us are going through, and it changes. It could be one thing one day, one thing the next, nothing for a long time, and then it's okay. It's a sign. It's we're changing. Everything about us is changing. We're being, the word I was about to use has other connotations, so I hesitated to use it. We are new. We are becoming new every day. It's very easy for energy to experience newness and shift into it. Physical matter, on the other hand, can be, doesn't have to be, but at least at the beginning, it can be a little bit to navigate. And that's where the mind loves to get in and tell you that you've got a problem. So you know there are no problems, that we're just stepping through, forward, and having the time of our lives. So, oh my goodness, hello. Thank you. Hummingbird visit. Wow. Just to close, I was just getting ready to close and I hesitated, and there he was. So, what a fabulous note. I will leave you on this note. Have a most beautiful day, week, life. We look forward to seeing you on the next 3 broadcasts. David is next on Friday, Robert on Saturday, and Barbara on Sunday. So thank you for joining me and us here today. And I want to wish you all a perfect life, perfect health, and a brilliantly magic future. Thank you.